Where are you, little buddy?
I guess we're live. I'm LT and I'm an alcoholic addict. Welcome to Recovering Addict. I'm LT and I'm an alcoholic addict. How is everybody doing on this August 4th? It was right in front of my face.
Oh, there it is. Hello, everybody. We love you. And welcome. I'm Felice, your co-host.
Yep. She's
Married
the
to an
host
addict.
with the most.
Yeah, questions, just ask.
If you're new here, you don't know what you're looking at. This is a live stream on relapse prevention and drug addiction education. We go through books written by doctors to better educate ourselves on what the heck happened to us and how the heck did we get to where we were. You know, we all hit that crazy rock bottom. We all, a lot of us went to jails. A lot of us went to detoxes. Some of us went to institutions. Why? What the heck happened? And here we're going to try to figure that out. 2 times in my life, I've did that. Hit rock bottom with meth and alcohol. Meth in the early 2000s, later in my 30s with alcohol. Checked into a detox center so I didn't kill myself coming off cold turkey of a fifth a night, gallons on the weekend habit addiction to whiskey, straight out of the bottle. I didn't even care anymore. I chased the first half with water and that was about it. And now getting close to my year. August 18th will be the year date that I checked myself into my detox center. Almost a year now since I started getting better and educating myself. And now I'm full blown ready. Recovery. That's all I care about right now. Recovery and spreading the good news and hope to everybody else that needs to know. And so that's what we do.
Yeah. So
Relapse prevention.
Link
So
said,
what?
Link said you should talk about personal identity.
Personal identity, huh? Link Weaver?
Yeah, our Linky. Who's at the very top.
Don't forget to share this video out if you guys can and hashtag that share squad like some of y'all are already doing. And we put you down for the bookmarks. They're in. We just got to make them. Fleece is going to laminate them. We're going to cut them out. And then the top 5 sharers, Fleece has the whole list over here. We're going to let you know who you are so we can get your address and all that kind of good stuff. Talk to you through email. And then we're going to send you some bookmarks. Bookmarks signed by the man
They're
himself.
beautiful. Looks like Link was our winner today.
Link? Wow, I should talk about personal identity, he says. Misty Johns, and then we got Christine, right on. Adrian, how's it going? What's he saying? I'm sitting in my beautiful beginnings family tonight. Shout out to much love to each y'all. Blessed 100%. And big hello to Recovering Addicts family as well from Arizona. Right on, brother.
Hey, Arizona.
Right on.
We love Arizona.
Right on, right on. Love y'alls. Michael Teeter in the house. Ray Lynn in the house.
Hey, everybody.
Merc up in the house. What a stallion.
Oh, we got those Merc in there. Beautiful.
Great job. Great job. Excited to give them away. Looking forward to it. Asia King up in the house.
Hey.
Ashley Meredith. How you
up,
feeling?
Ashley?
I know you was all sick and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, give us an update. Unless you already did, we'll read it in a minute.
Be announced before we see it teeter, huh? See what? What'll miss?
What are we going to see?
Joni, what's going on?
Hey, Joni.
Big Hump in the house. Right on. Good to see you, brother. Mr. Murd, how you doing, dude? It's good to see you. Glad you're here.
Hey, Murd. How's Pops?
Donna Lopez. Are you related to that, Donna?
Probably. I'm pretty sure I'm related to every Lopez ever.
Right
Hey,
on.
Mr. Teeter.
What's up, Todd? Anton with the big share squad.
Share squad.
Thank you very
Ooh,
much.
I seen a Jerry in there.
Who else we got hanging out? Link. We
Jerry.
got Des Cook in the house. Tracy.
Lockdown. Oh, I feel bad for you Australia folks.
Yeah, man. You guys are going getting pounded by that stuff.
Hey, Tracy.
That's right, Jerry. Good vibes only up in here. Good vibes only. If not, just either be quiet or get out of here.
Mine's a zombie coffee from Old San Juan. Extra, triple large.
And of course, beautiful Aaron up in the
Oh,
house.
we love you, Aaron. I got Jerry, the truth.
Hey, look, it's Christy.
Again, times 2. Hey, Christy.
Your hair is hot, she says.
Ah, thanks. If I'm digging this hole, you guys can only see the front because I didn't comb the back.
It looks fine.
Merc said Sheree said that there was a present and it's got knives. Your package at
Nice.
Weaver's and the knife.
It's here?
It's gonna take another month, apparently.
Oh yeah. It takes for ours took what 3.5 weeks to get to you?
Took forever.
Or more? I can't remember. I think it was a good 3 weeks for sure.
Hey, Lish. I think I missed ya. And now that we got the bookmarks, we'll send you one with your t-shirt.
Right on.
You love us too, Aaron. That's sweet.
Sawyer House. Shout out
Acorns. Anchored Hearts.
Anchored Hearts Fountain
Anchored
House.
Fountain House. You threw us off with that one.
Lisa Fawn. That's right. Good job. Good positive vibes only. I'm glad you guys are here.
Hey, Donna.
Thought this was up your day. These addicts are very happy people and wonderful to listen to. Thank you, Donna. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm done living in misery. I don't know about you all, but I'm done with it. I'm done living in fear. I'm done living in anxiety. I'm done living with, what do you call it? Resentments, holding grudges, letting people rent space in my head for free. Nope, that's done. Done with that crap. I'm done letting other people live my life. This is my life, and I'm going to live it, and I'm going to be positive and happy. And if you don't want to be a part of the positive happiness, you can just sit over there. That's the way I feel lately. That's what I tell people around me here. My new program's going amazing. This is the second week I've been there, working out really hard, and the group is really awesome, getting to know the guys and girls down there. And it's just another blessing. Recovery is a blessing. Seeing people shine. Man, some of the addictions that I got to meet some new people that have had some serious addiction. I can't believe this one guy. When I get his permission, I'll let him tell the story. But wow, blew my mind at how far we can actually go in addiction to what we do to our physical selves. It's just mind-boggling.
Hey, Brittany, I'm glad your COVID test was negative.
Thank you. Thought I'd add a little bit of color. I was sick of just like the bright white light.
Yeah, the sign came in like one day.
Oh yeah, that sign is cool. It's going to be at our events. We're going to have an event with a booth. We're going to have like reruns of the stream playing, our merch laid out, and we're going to have speakers and all kind of like speaker talkers, motivational speakers for recovery down here in Utah. So I don't know if we're going to kick that off this fall. Probably going to have to do it in spring just so we can figure out. I don't know what to do with events. If you guys have any ideas on what to do when you set up an event, I mean, what do? You have a band? What do you like? Just speakers? I don't want to bore people. How do we add value to people's life, and what would bring them to come to a fundraiser?
Right. Sheree, did you send us like a big knife? I call dibs if you did. Oh, still keeping track. Hashtag share squad.
Hashtag share squad, Teresa.
Share it out, Teresa.
We're not done yet.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, and we're definitely glad you're here.
How's your workouts going?
My workouts are going awesome.
Icy hot. That's what I need. Tiger Balm.
Yeah.
Balm.
So yesterday, I'll tell you what we did. Yesterday, we oh man, Monday.
Thank Mark.
So Monday we had to do power snatch 3. We're working on technical, and then we had to do 5 rounds. 5 times we had to do this. We had to row 400 meters, 15 kettlebell swings, 55-pounder to 35-pounders, 10 push press, and then you'd rest 2 minutes, and then you'd start over. So I rowed 2,000 meters, and oh man, it was a pretty good workout.
Teresa, the share feature is not on Facebook, so you can't share it from the private Facebook group unless you copy the link. but you can share it from the regular Recovering Addict page. I learned. Where is Linky? Link, where are you? I know you're in the chat somewhere.
Linky. Yeah, the workouts are going good. I'm starting to feel it. Starting to tighten up a little bit. My goal is to be down at least 10 pounds by the end of this month. So we'll just keep pressing that way. I want to get physically fit. I want to get mentally healthy. I want to be spiritually healthy. I want to lead by example and hope to inspire people to do the same so that I can walk the walk since we're up here doing the talk thing. So let's get into August 4th's AA thought of the day. We usually start the stream with AA. We're going to hit our book and talk about power-centered life. And then we're going to end it with NA because I love AA and NA. So it says, let me move the screen so I can see it better.
And yes, prayers for you, your friend Naomi Candace. Got it.
We in AA are offering a kind of psychological program as well as a spiritual one. First, people must be mentally able to receive it. They must have made up their minds that they want to quit drinking, and they must be willing to do something about it. Their confidence must be obtained. We must show them that we are their friends and really desire to help them. When we have their confidence, they will listen to us. And the AA fellowship is a kind of group therapy. Newcomers need the fellowship of other alcoholics who understand their problems because they've had it themselves. Individuals must learn to re-educate their minds. That's what we advocate right there. In recovery, we have to learn to re-educate our minds. Remember, we talked about nature abhors a vacuum, right? You get rid of one way of thinking, you got to put a positive way of thinking in there, or it's just going to fill back up, or it'll just pull the old ways right back in. It's a vacuum. Once something comes out, it's the laws of nature, and it works. I mean, it really is what it is. So we have to re-educate our minds, and that's what we do here by going through the books we go through. They must learn to think differently, it goes on to say. Think differently. How are we going to do that if we don't educate ourselves? So here is the question. Do I do my best to support newcomers? And I already know a lot of you out there do. I've seen it firsthand for the last months and months.
Teresa.
Shout out.
Shout out to our recovery family here in Arizona. Hashtag newcomers. Yes. Rophilia. Is that how you say your name? I feel like I'm real close on that one.
Rophilia. That's a cool freaking name. Copied and paste the URL, and it is sharing now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Bam. Good
I
job.
just gave you the link to the regular Recovering Addict where it shares.
Perfect.
But that's perfect. I accept. Teresa, you're on the list.
He is on the list. All right. So, meditation of the day. And this is life eternal, that they may know thee. It is the flow of life eternal through spirit, mind, and body that cleanses, heals, restores, and renews. Seeks conscious contact with God more and more each day. Make God an abiding presence during the day. Be conscious of his spirit helping you. All that is done with God's spirit is passing. All that is done with God's spirit is life eternal. All that is done without God's spirit is passing. All that is done with God's spirit is life eternal. I pray that I may be in a stream of eternal life. I pray that I may be cleansed and healed by the eternal spirit. Amen.
Amen. Ah, I said it right. Yes.
She did. You did.
Glad you're here.
So what's going on with everybody today? How's everybody's weekend to up till Tuesday? How did everybody's inventory go? How does everybody feeling? Let me know what's going on. Let's chit chat for a minute.
Yeah, we haven't seen you guys in like days.
Since Sunday, huh? Feels weird not doing it every single night.
No, Arizona is not our home base, but we have lots of people that watch from. Shout out to Arizona.
We're in Utah.
You know who you are. We got what? Anchored Hearts.
Sawyer House.
Sawyer House. There's another one.
Hearts, yeah.
The one we always forget. Hope something. Bobby, I can't deal with y'all fake swall.
Evening.
But it's fair from Utah.
I'm glad you're here. It's a cool name. All right, I gotta head out to work. Teeter.
Oh, we miss you already, Teeter. Ooh, Bobby's on a 2-day of a very bad detox. Oh, we missed you, Michelle. We missed the chat. And saying hello. Beautiful beginnings.
Beautiful
Oh,
beginnings.
I'm going to write it down.
There it is.
If I write it down,
I'm feeling beautiful.
remember
100% Arizona in the house. Beautiful beginnings in the house.
do you know how I always remember how to spell beautiful? I like to give props to Jim Carrey for this.
B-E-A-U. Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, me too.
Every time I spell it.
That is true, Des. And I would like, and since you said that, Des, that's a really good point about people being more active in Discord. I have a questions for live, and nobody's given me a question for the last few days. Speaking of not doing that, so we're not going to have the question of the day today.
Okay, so is it feeling beautiful, beautiful beginnings, or beautiful blessings? Now I'm lost. They're amazing, just so you all know. Ah, thanks, Merc. Yes, join the Discord. Amazing place to be. Amazing people from all over the world.
I just love how it's instant support when you need it. And if it's necessary, bam, you just click one down and you're face to face with somebody, spilling your guts if you need to. And it really helps. Talk about it. Got to taco about it. Taco body. Hi, honey. Oh, Millie wants to show you guys something.
Oh, look at my twinsy. Do this. You gotta do one of these. It's so beautiful.
Millie cut her hair.
Dad cut Millie's hair. He did a great job.
I did cut the hair.
And she loves it. All of the above. Got it. Thank you.
Anybody heard from Sky lately? How's she doing? Hope she's okay.
Oh, did we? I didn't mean to. Bobby, 2 days
Feeling
from
great.
a bad detox.
Oh, what? Where?
But yes, glad you're feeling great. 68 days. You're amazing.
Where's Bobby?
It was right there.
Oh, okay. I'm on. Sorry, Bobby. I'm on 2 days of a very bad detox. Ooh, man. Bad detox. That sounds like heroin to me because I know I've detoxed off alcohol. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it's your typical cravings and mind games. I was in a hospital under IV and all that kind of stuff, so it wasn't that bad. Meth, that was easy only because I was locked up in jail and I was sleeping the whole time. But all the friends I have that have come off of heroin, I'm so grateful I never got onto that stuff. To come off of it is just wow. So, Bobby, anything we can do to support you, we are here. Join our Discord. Jump in there. You're obviously on Facebook already.
I just put the link. Yeah, tell us about it if you want to. Give us the deets.
What up, Libby? Is that how you say it? Libby, newcomer from Beautiful Beginnings. Right on.
Beautiful
Love it.
beginnings. That is what it's called. Okay.
Oh, good. That's good, good, good.
Meth and points. What is points?
Where I missed it again. Here, take control. Get a
No,
mouse.
that's right there. That's charging.
It's done.
Charging. Everybody loves your hair, Millie. She's gone. I'll tell her. I'll make sure she knows it's TikTok, Aaron. Yeah, so what is points? I don't know much.
I don't know what
Oh, Naomi, you know Libby? Is she in the... Oh, yeah, duh. Beautiful
Meth
beginnings.
Points. Meth. Ugh. I went and I did a whole year in jail for that.
Oh, needles.
Needles. Oh, shooting up meth. Yeah. That's a whole nother story. Once you shoot up, man, you hit another level of meth addiction. 100%.
Are you getting a lot of sleep, Bobby? Needles, thank you.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you. I'm not good at this.
All right, let's jump into our book. If y'all remember last Sunday, we finished up pleasure seeking, right? People who are pleasure-centered people All their life is dedicated to is seeking pleasure. And that turns into predatory type hunter instincts because you have to seek pleasure from the outside instead of gaining pleasure from the inside of who you are, gaining peace and serenity, and then allowing to just live life on life's terms, moment by moment, 24 hours a day. Or you're trying to live the good life, right? And you got to have the nice house, you got to have the nice car, you got to keep up with the Joneses, and not the Johnsons, the Joneses. And, you know, pleasure centered just turns into an addiction. Of seeking pleasure turns into a type of addiction that ends up in stage 3, where your life falls apart, and the end of it is grief. And so now we're going to talk about the power centered person, somebody that needs to gain power. I want to have all that power. And what that ends in, instead of grief, this one ends in fear, because it becomes a fear-based thing if you don't have the power.
I got the power.
Yeah, that song.
Oh my gosh, I hope it's stuck in everybody's head right now.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey, Epi, glad you're here.
Oh, what's up, Ep?
Oh, you're riding a bike? Like a bicycle?
So like the drive for pleasure, the drive for power plays an important role in our lives. We could not live life without it. We could not live without it. If we didn't have... Okay, let me reread that. Let me get back in track here. So like the drive for pleasure, the drive for power plays an important role in our life. We could not live without it. To some point, you have to have a drive for power. The drive for power gets us moving and it keeps us going. Beethoven used it to create his symphonies. A stallion uses it to win his place in the herd. From queen bees to lion kings. The playground at the middle school. Each animal, and most of us, use the drive for power on a daily basis. It is a tool for survival and for growth. It is only when it becomes our strict focus, when we seek power for power's sake, and when we become hooked on our need to control and be right, that we become addicted to objects, situations, or substances that make us feel powerful. We lose sight of more important goals of channeling the energies of the drive into our drive for meaning. Instead of taking the control for power and using it to figure out how to gain meaning, we use it to get power from people, situations, or drugs and alcohol. Oh, sweet. Tierra is on Discord. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Remember, hashtag share squad. Share this video out, y'all. If you're on Facebook, just hit that share real quick and then start a watch party if you want to. So people who search for pleasure have their counterpart and share their addictive behavior with the individuals who seek to acquire and accumulate power for power's sake. Power-centered people become seduced by the sensation of power. See, as addicts, we become seduced by feeling in control. That illusion that the trance gives us that we're in control and we feel good and we've controlled the whole situation. The same thing happens when you're seeking out power for that sensation. And you come to see a power as a source of comfort and security, just like we did with our drugs and alcohol. For this type of person, spiritual values and principles of life may be important, but they are not as important as the power. Raw power, as seen in the eyes of the power-centered person, carries with it the right to define what is meaningful and what rules will be followed. And it will, as well as the right to gain more power, even at the expense of others. They don't care. Just as long as they got power, they'll walk on anybody. When we gain power, we also gain a sense of self-confidence. Ooh, this feels good. And we want to keep this feeling alive. And when we're not in power, and if we're not in control, we often feel bad, at loose ends, and vulnerable. Or we're not in control. We often feel bad, right? We feel in danger of and fearful. Feeling like this is unbearable condition. And we immediately try to change it by gaining more power. We seek to gain control for power-centered people. Power in the form of control becomes the main goal. The more control they have, the more their self-confidence seems to grow. Girls are here. Has anybody experienced this drive and this desire to be the one in control, this power, the one who has to always be right, to where it kind of engulfs who you are. Has anybody experienced that?
Glad you are. There was a. Do you want to talk about this real quick?
Yep.
We can talk to Bobby for a second.
Read it.
I wish I'm in so much pain and it's so intense I can't sleep an hour or two at a time. Can't hold fluids or food down.
What kind of support system you got right now around you, Bobby? What does that look like? Where are you located? Like, not, you know, have to tell me your state and town or nothing like that, but are you at home? Do you have friends and family watching over you? What kind of situation are you in to get through this?
Oh, now I lost it. Oh, Tracy had a question.
How long does it take to detox from alcohol and start your day one sober? So yeah, so I think just one day off of alcohol and you're sober, right? It may take 2 days. I think we read that thing that it takes 3 days for the new drug test that they can do on alcohol. They can still sense it in your body. Hair follicle, they can, you know, up to 60 days. I mean, there's really a lot of technicalities, but it depends on what you want to, I consider the day that I went into the hospital is the day that I started, right? That was the day I started getting better. I don't know if you want to talk about technical clean dates, but it only took me 3 days. I was in the hospital for 3 days to detox from alcohol. And that was just to make sure that I didn't get the DTs. I didn't go into seizures and stuff like that.
Teresa says, I know how it feels being with someone that has all the power over me. It is not good.
Teresa, we're going to talk
Answer
about
the
exactly that. Hold on a second. I'm going to yell at some kids. Millie, go outside, please.
Bobby says, I left my house. My friend came and walked in on me, continually poking myself and made me come to her house.
Oh, sounds like a good
That's
friend.
Good. That is a good friend. You keep that one.
Good. That makes me feel better about your situation. Are you going to be able to stay there and get through this part of it? And I don't want to put too much on you in the moment because I know you're under detox, that whole feeling. But what is your plan? What is your relapse prevention plan thereafter? Are you going to go to an IOP? Are you going to go to maybe an in-house? Are you going to try to do this on your own? I don't know what state you're in. You might be all locked down and stuff. And if there's any way that we can support you through this, let us know.
Aubrey says, day one is the day you start your sobriety. After you come to a conclusion, deep down inside, you may have a problem with drugs and alcohol.
There you go. Thank you, Aubrey.
Day one. Bobby says, I'll be staying here until I get clean. Good.
Go outside.
Kansas.
Good. She's staying there till she gets clean.
She's in Kansas. Never been to Kansas.
Kansas. I don't think I've been there. I may have driven through there once.
Do you know if they have open meetings yet in Kansas, or is it still through Zoom because of the COVID?
Don't know. So unfortunately, the self-confidence of power-centered individuals is most often illusionary. Just like our drugs and alcohol and the comfort we found in those was illusionary. It contributes to the problem. It is not part of the solution. It is a self-confidence that does not build self-esteem. Self-confidence grows out of being comfortable around and using the skills of acquiring power. Listen to this. Here's a good definition of self-esteem. Self-esteem, for its part, develops through our ability to be comfortable and skillful at staying attached to and living with a spiritual principle. Here's an example of the difference between using power to falsely build your self-esteem or to build your self-esteem with a natural use of power. It's a difference between learning how to play tennis because we want to show up our brother, or learning how to play tennis because it's an intriguing and beautiful sport. Both self-confidence and self-esteem are components in the equation of power. They are normally relational in nature, demanding a balance between the two for emotional health. People who exhibit super self-confidence at one extreme or extremely low self-confidence at the other often suffer from low self-esteem. Because power is all important to power-centered people, they engage in behaviors that create intense sensations of power. which seem to build their self-confidence. However, this behavior also lowers their self-esteem. Yay, another Kansas girl.
There you go, Bobby. Lish knows what's up in Kansas.
Lish, when you were coming off of meth, did you experience anything that Bobby's going through?
Good question. You guys should hook up. Lish would be a good one to talk to. Bobby says she wants to stay clean this time, praying that I can. Yes, there's a lot of caring people in this group, Bobby. And the meetings are on Zoom.
Yeah, we do have Zoom meetings too, and we can do impromptu ones. Just hit us up. Hey, I need support. We can jump into the Discord and like have a group meeting, or you can say, can you throw a meeting together, and I'll throw a Zoom meeting together, and usually people will jump in. If not, you can just talk to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, reach out anytime.
Hashtag restock the shirts.
Yeah.
We are.
We
We're working
will.
on it.
Yes.
So through the intense sensation of having to be in power, people feel like they're building their self-esteem and self-confidence, which is false. And it's illusionary. And a lot of times it'll lead people to maintain their power base by cheating, stealing, lying, or engaging in other negative strategies that also destroy self-esteem. An example is a drug dealer who sells drugs in the middle school kids and carries a gun, right? He feels all powerful for several reasons. He's got a weapon, his symbol and sense of power. He's got a lot of money. His self-confidence is very high, but it is quite likely that his self-esteem is not. He knows what he's doing is dangerous and wrong. Power-centered people struggle to wrest, and that means forcibly take power away from others to keep their own, and to add as much power as they can to their hoard. Like pleasure seekers, power seekers work hard to feel good. And for them, the best way to maintain that feel good feeling is by proving themselves right by whatever means possible. They may physically or verbally intimidate and manipulate others to get their way, or they may argue forever to win a point. How many of you dealt with people like that? Or maybe you've seen yourself acting like that. Argue forever just to win a point. Those are power-hungry people. In the process, they will appear to be utterly self-reliant, able to accomplish any task. They are irreplaceable and irreproachable. They often see themselves as loners who have reached their position through their indomitable will. They're so powerful. They think it's okay to reach their goals by resorting to sorcery and exclusivity and to playing one group against another. Often they believe the end justifies the means, power at all cost.
While destroying the lives of others hit by hit.
100%.
Says right, low self-esteem. Yeah, we shared Lish's Facebook with you, so you should be able to find her.
Sweet.
And vice versa.
Alicia's a good one to. Good one.
Merc. You rebel, you. Get back here.
you get back to red. You're on the red team. We got the red team and the blue team.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes Team Purple. Do you believe that power corrupts otherwise good people? Sure. Power can definitely corrupt. And then what is the saying? That absolute power corrupts absolutely. If you have complete control power, it'll corrupt you. Absolutely. I believe that power corrupts otherwise good people. Sure, they can. It's a very good possibility. You see good people who have high moral standards become drug addicts. Good people, right? And all of a sudden you find them 2 years later and they're drinking a fifth of whiskey. Hey, anybody can be brought down.
Oh, look who's back. Welcome back to the red team, Mr. Merc.
And he's back on the red team.
Oh, look. Too late, Petey. He came back.
What's up, Merc? Glad to see. Where'd he go?
In and out. He's gone.
So to do our Cassie's quote of the day, we're going to have to do that screen share thing again. I didn't have time to edit it, and she's not going to be able to make it live tonight. Absolute powerlessness does the same. And we'll get to Cassie's quote here in just a minute. Okay, so through all of these actions, power-centered people enter the trance. Remember, we talked about acting out in our addiction creates this trance, and all of a sudden our dopamine's dropping and our minds are racing around our addiction. This is where we feel like we're in control. We forget about the world around us and we feel good. The same thing happens for pleasure-centered people, for powered-centered people. They get into this trance, which gives them the illusionary feeling of the well-being of safety. And it's a safety from chaos of not being in control. The trance is a comfort zone in which they are safe from fear and anxiety, but it needs continual reinforcement and replenishment. These power-centered people are always involved in some type of power struggle, and the belief that they must win these struggles at any cost. Each discussion is a matter of right or wrong, and the power-centered person must convince the others at all cost that he or she is right. If not, the result is panic and apparent loss of control. Oh, crap. They proved me wrong. I lost control. And it's as similar as the crack addict. The crack addict gets the feeling of power every time she lights up, and the trance produced by the enormously addictive enormously addictive. And the trance produced is enormously addictive from crack. The gambler gets the power boost when the slot machine gushes coins like a river of flood, right? He too is momentarily sitting on high, feeling very powerful. Within himself, the gambler begins the new round of arguments between the self and the addict. He's been lucky. He should go home now, tell his wife, and share the good fortune, right? That's what a normal person would do without the addictive nature. But the addict within tells him, hey, you're on a luck streak here. Good luck sitting on your shoulder. You'd be a fool to quit now. And guess what? We always think, oh, the addict seems to be right. So really, who's in control? Who has the power in the power struggle of a power-centered person? The person or the addict? The addict always has the power. Anything to talk about? Kelly White, what's going on?
Twitch guy has a question.
Do you think that
hello,
drinking
Kelly, I'll
whiskey
get to
makes a person less or more respectable than someone who does not? No, absolutely not. But the commercials sure make you think sophisticated people grab a thing of whiskey and sip it, right? They got they make it look so beautiful, and the sounds of the glass and the ice clanking, and it's always some super sophisticated, gorgeous, handsome fellow or something, When in actuality, a few drinks in, you've heard the song Whiskey Bent and Hellbound. That was me. You get a few good whiskeys in you, and you're not holding your judgments go down. Your inhibitions are gone. You say things you don't want to say. And then if you continue to drink like I did until blackout, you end up falling downstairs, saying stuff to people, starting fights, all kinds of stuff. So I think a more sophisticated person is one who can actually have self-control and abstain from trying to please the world through what they were told on TV. Because the TV tells us, remember we read in the last one, not you specifically, but the pleasure-centered people, the TV in Hollywood, they sell that you have to be skinny and beautiful to be loved. And so people are trying to obtain this impossible thing just so they can be loved. And whiskey and drugs and cigarettes are all the same thing. Cigarettes may not have commercials for them, but I just watched that show, True Detectives, on HBO with Woody Harrelson and what's the other guy's name?
Matt McConaughey.
Matt McConaughey had a cigarette, lighting a cigarette in every scene through all 8 or 10 episodes or whatever. So they're selling cigarettes, and every time he smokes, he's talking intelligent, like, oh man, look at it. Made smoking look good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was like, man, I want a cigarette.
Yeah.
But it's false. It's a lie.
Yep. Nope. We all have those immoral thoughts in us. And once you have enough whiskey, all of a sudden you have no control over it anymore. So we're all the same. Just whiskey kind of brings it out.
Yeah. Kelly White, what's going
welcome,
on?
Kelly White. Glad you're here.
You're the new person in the town, and if you so feel comfortable, let us know about yourself and what brings you to recovery chit chat. We'd love to get to know you. And right now we're going through a book called Addictive Personality, and we're going through Power Centered, and we're going to get right into this part right here where it's called Power Centered and Love. Some of you may have been in relationships where somebody in power is has to be in control.
Huh.
When I was drinking, I had to argue about anything. Look out if I didn't win the argument. We're going to fight, mate.
Oh my gosh. Marketing for profit. Exactly.
Yeah.
All
It's a
about the
scam.
money.
It's a lie. For power-centered people, we're going to get into this love aspect of it. Love is defined as an experience in which they lovingly dominate their partners or lovingly are submissive to them. This kind of love creates a dominant, submissive relationship, one that is actually based on dependency and enmeshment, which is tangled, right? When you're enmeshed in something, you're tangled in it, and it's hard to get out of. And that's not love. In this dominant and submissive love relationship, the dominating person is entirely dependent on the submissiveness of the partner, which gives the submissive partner a great deal of power over his or her dominator. That's crazy. So you feel like you're the one in power because you're thrusting the gavel down or whatever in the relationship, but the one that you need to be submissive to give you that feeling of power really has the power over you. That's crazy.
Because they can choose to not to be submissive.
I'm out of here.
Your power's gone.
And that's when fights and black eyes happen.
Yeah.
And that's the fear of not deciding not just screw it. I'm submissive. Jose Reyes, what's going on?
Hey, Jose.
God bless you too, brother.
Glad you're here. We're going through a book called Addictive Personality by
Personality.
Craig Gorski and Alish. Our next book is
Craig Nacken.
Our next book, I couldn't see it. I was like, it's got to say Gorski. I know it. Our next book is It Will Never Happen to Me by Claudia Black.
Yep. Our next book we're going to go through is this one. We have links in the description. If you guys do want to get this book, this is the next one we're going to go through. It'll never happen to me. How many of y'all said that? I'm never going to grow up and be a drug addict. It'll never happen to me. Wham, here we are. So that'll be our next book. It'll never happen to me.
Yep. What up, Soup?
Soupy in the house.
Hey, Marlon. He says love is addiction.
Love is addiction. Yes, it can be. Right on, Marlon. Thank you. So with this vital connection, right, the dominator and the submissive one, with this vital connection, the dominator loses his or her sense of identity. Someone must submit to feed the power seeker's ego and increase his or her sense of self-power. If the submitting person refuses to play the role, dominators may continue to pursue, harass, and stalk that person, searching for submission and a return of their identity and their love, their fix, right? Gives them a fix, just like us drug addicts. Who said next book? Oh, that was
Alicia. Alicia was asking.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we're almost done with this one. That much more.
How beautiful daughter.
What's up, babe? What are you doing?
Did your friend go home?
Authentic love requires ego deflation, which leads to ego transformation. Love places principles before personality. Unfortunately, for couples, often addicted couples, they engage in this type of relationship. Love is unstable. This is because any act of independence is automatically judged as a non-loving act. I'm in love with you and I'm the one that's in control. Now you're not submissive to me. That means you don't love me. Right? This is because any act of independence, right? Independence is a good thing, is an automatically judged as a non-loving act and immediately creates a personal relationship crisis. Interactions are not judged by their quality, but by their dominant, submissive, and submission content. Whatever stability can be found in this kind of love comes from the clarity and acceptance of roles each person plays. However, resistance and rebellion are often inevitable. The submissive individual quietly chafes at having to do what the dominant person always says or wants. The dominant person is always somewhat irritated, and the submissive partner for bending over backwards and being such a pushover. Both individuals fear any disruption or change in the relationship as they know it. They forbid growth and development and maturation.
John says, I need to write this stuff down. Right? I'll put the link to the book and you can get the book.
Hey, Link, why don't you come in here and give us a joke? Give us a couple jokes or something.
Did I see Daniel out there? Just want to come say hi. Hi, Xylan.
Xylan.
It's almost time to come get you.
Xylan. Oh, look, my veins are starting to show.
Oh my gosh. He's so strong.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Where is he at?
Can't wait to see you,
Gonna
bud.
be here soon.
Hey, that picture on your thumbnail, is that the picture I took? Or is that I think I took it, maybe. I don't know.
Brenda wants to buy our couch. RC Willie.
$1 million.
He said, okay. Oh, I would go into bar fights if someone looked at me sideways. I guess it made me feel powerful, even though I had no power.
Yeah. 10 feet tall, bulletproof, huh? Wow.
Till you're old and
feisty.
I got bad knees.
Yeah, I used to fight until my knees blew out on me. Got a joke for us, bud?
Yeah.
Linky's got us a joke today.
Joke of the day.
I tried eating a clock the other day. It was really time consuming.
That's a pretty good one. $1 billion.
$1 billion.
Okay, you guys, get the dog out of here.
Give me some fresh warm water. Or not warm
So,
water.
this power-centered person, always searching for power, always struggling to find it, fighting for it. You know, it's just like the drug addiction. It's just like us chasing drugs. The end result's always bad. Never comes out positive. The end result of a power-centered person is fear. So remember, the byproduct of the pleasure-centered person was grief. Now the byproduct of the power-centered person's life is fear. Dedication to power produces a narcissistic and paranoid lifestyle that attempts to avoid anxiety and fear by maintaining and increasing its power base whenever possible. If we center our lives around the accumulation of power, we will have trouble for a number of reasons. First, we must always test to see if our power can still make others submit. Second, we must always guard against those who want to take it away, right? Third, we may join a group that boasts similar ideas. We may try to lead that group or become subservient to its ideas, allowing the group to act as a surrogate.
For what it's
Music
worth,
lover.
this may or may not help you out there, Bobby.
My friends told me something to help with getting off of narcotics. Amino acid. I heard Jasmine's tea is good. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Natural stuff like that. Definitely give it a shot.
What up, Big Hump?
Big Hump. Merc inspired me. I was striving to do a push-up, but I'll wait for my workout t-shirt.
Did you get you one of them recovering addict shirts?
He tried to order some. We're out.
Which size?
What size did you want, Big Hump? Fleece just redid inventory, so maybe we got one. And then we got more coming, okay? It's in the works, I promise.
It's probably extra large.
I think it was.
Not that everybody needs to know what size shirt you wear. YouTube, scratch that. Link's still in recovery and not planning on quitting. Atta boy.
Good job, Linky.
He's got a different kind of recovery, though.
Yeah, he's in a totally different recovery. All right. Addiction offers a sense of Addiction offers the sense and sensation of power. Addiction does it to us. We get that power-centered feeling. The amphetamine addict, okay, here's a little meth thing for y'all. The methamphetamine, the meth addict who just shot up feels as if he or she accessed all the knowledge in the universe. We need only to glance at the history of the 20th century to see what happened to people and systems built on this kind of power, dominated by power-centered individuals and submitted to by power-centered followers. While these systems have failed or are failing, they have in the process destroyed millions of lives. So in summary, personality traits of the power-centered person includes the following. The vision of this person's life is a struggle to get as much power as possible. Only power will bring true comfort and pleasure. The goal is to get as much power as one can and to push for what one believes is right. And then time. The focus is on controlling the moment, accumulating enough power to make up for losses later, especially in old age. Value. The value of an event or an object or a person is defined by its power potential. Status symbols are important because they are thought to represent power. And then the byproducts. Because power-centered people are always aware that they must hold on to whatever power they have or they will lose it. And they're always others who have more power than they do. They are in constant narcissistic state of anxiety, paranoia, and fear.
The truth, Jerry. Yes, we have 4 larges. No PD, no 3XL, but it's on the list.
We're ordering a whole new batch of all kinds of stuff here shortly.
We got 4 larges for now.
For now.
It is a wonderful thing to have 2 kids that support you that haven't even personally met you because what they've been through. Million Link, I appreciate you. We are all lucky to have you.
We're lucky to have you in the chat too, Aaron.
What up, Link?
What up, PD?
Hey, Link. Why did the painter stop painting?
Why?
Boo, 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 boo. I tried to order 2. I think I missed the shirt size again. Probably, yeah. There's 0 extra larges and 1 XX. Yeah. I tried to scratch it from YouTube, but that didn't work.
It did.
Oh, you got yours? Yay!
The brush had a stroke.
Sweet.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me read it again. I forgot what it said.
Why did the painter stop painting? The brush had a stroke.
Oh no!
Speaking of painters, what did the painter do when he got cold? He put on another coat.
Is the link posted somewhere? There you go. Merc's got my back. You're all over it today, Merc. So glad you're there.
Speedy poster.
Fun fact, I was born on my birthday. Teresa.
How happy is that one?
How do we order the shirts? I will post it in.
I want a Facebook
Kelsey hates
side.
when I do that.
Yep, I do. My old boss used to do it too. Right there is the link. If y'all didn't see it, Merc posted it. recoveringaddict.org. .org. And we've been working on the website. So if you guys got any suggestions, let us know.
Huh,
All right,
I
here's
accidentally
the
hit caps. Hold on.
NA just for today. When is a secret not a secret? Addicts tend to live secret lives. It is a great relief to get rid of all our secrets and to share the burden of our past. That's basic text, page 33. We've heard it said that we're as sick as our secrets. Y'all heard that before? I've heard it before. So what do we keep secrets and why? We keep secret those things that cause us shame. We may hold on to such things because we don't want to surrender them. Yet, if they're causing us shame, wouldn't we live more easily with ourselves if we rid of them? Some of us hold on to the things that cause us shame for other reasons. It's not that we don't want to be rid of them. We just don't believe we can be rid of them. They've plagued us for so long, and we've tried so many times to rid ourselves of them that we've stopped hoping for relief. Yet still, they shame us, and still we keep them secret. We need to remember who we are, recovering addicts. We who tried so long to keep our drug use a secret have found freedom from the obsession and compulsion to use. Though many of us enjoyed using right to the end, we sought recovery anyway. We just couldn't stand the toll our using was taking on us. When we admitted our powerlessness and sought help from others, the burden of our secret was lifted from us. The same principles applies to whatever secrets burden us now. Yes, we are sick as our secrets. Only when our secrets stop being a secret can we begin to find relief from those things that cause us shame. So just for today, my secrets can make me sick only as long as they stay secret. So today, I will talk with my sponsor about my secrets. Very good.
Today or tomorrow.
Just for today.
Today's almost over.
Oh, well.
I was going to delete it, but go ahead and read it.
What?
You're like the third one, so
What was that?
third troll of the night.
Oh, really? We had 3 trolls already?
Just on Facebook. But I told him I was very kind. I said, you can stay if you want to talk recovery.
Oh.
If not, you got to go. Same goes for you, Jessica.
That's hilarious.
Look at that picture of Donald Trump.
Trolls kill me.
Hashtag ordered. Oh, Cassie. You didn't share Cassie.
I know. Do you guys want to do Cassie's quote of the day right now? We got to do this screen share to do it. And we'll do it right. Oh, I can't do it without audio. Remember?
I think you just turned it up real loud last
Yeah,
time.
but my microphones are different now.
Oh.
I guess not.
Oh, guess no Cassie quote of the day.
Sanitizer.
Bummer.
Well, I'll find a quote for you guys. So Cassie's quote, Link's quote of the day.
Oh, Link's quote of the day. Here we go.
Ah, we got Linky's quote of the day. Woohoo! He's looking for one, big hump.
The way-
Do.
The way to see it. If you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. Dolly Parton.
That's a good one. I love it.
Where's the wink in the share the love?
And remember, guys, continue to spread that love.
Boo, boo, boo. That was wonderful, bud. You did a good job filling in for Auntie Cookie.
Beautiful sheriff in town.
Ah, you know it.
Link to the rescue. All righty. No John tonight, huh? John, where are you? You better hurry, unless you got it copied and pasted somewhere. The truth said good one, Linky. Merd said good one, Link. I thought that comment about the thing being declined because somehow like our nonprofit got attached to one of our posts and 2 people actually donated to it. So I did a bunch of research on because I didn't know where the money went. And I think Sky was one of them. But the money is going to get not declined, but it won't make it to us. It's going to be refunded back to you until I get affiliated with Facebook, and I got to get like 3 months of my bank account and all this crazy hoops you got to jump through with Facebook. Ready?
I'm ready.
God,
God.
grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Another thing, dear Lord, I want to pray for the suffering addict out there. I want to pray for everybody to get sober and stay sober. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
Oh, Millie wants to say goodnight too.
You gonna say goodnight?
Or she just wanted to pop in with her beautiful hair.
All right, so we went over the pleasure-centered people, powered-centered people. Next Thursday, we are going to go over the meaning-centered people. People who try to get meaning out of life, which is a good thing. And we will be back. Any last questions? Nothing going on in the Chiz chat? All right, subscribe if you're not on YouTube. Hit that follow and like button on Facebook if you haven't already. Hit the like button on the way out the door of YouTube. And we will be back Thursday night, right? Thursday.
Yep.
Thursday night, 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Until then, do not put yourself in a high-risk situation. Stay strong, work your program, and remember, we recover better together.